नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम बैक टू अ फैक्चुअल इंडियन। जब हम बॉलीवुड सुनते हैं तो हमारे माइंड में क्या आता है? ग्लैमर, सक्सेस और एक ड्रीम वर्ल्ड, राइट? बट व्हाट इफ आई टेल यू देयर इज अ डार्क साइड फॉर दिस स्टार स्टडेड यूनिवर्स? जी हाँ, मैं बात कर रहा हूँ ड्रग अब्यूज की। बेसिकली ये प्रॉब्लम सिर्फ रीसेंट हाई प्रोफाइल केसेस तक लिमिटेड नहीं है। इसकी रूट्स बहुत डीप है। गोइंग बैक टू द decades, इट्स नॉट जस्ट अबाउट अ पर्सनल एडिक्शन, नॉट जस्ट अबाउट a cultural shift. It's an organized crime, and that too with a deep legal fight. आज हम इस पूरे टाइमलाइन को देखेंगे कि कैसे कैनबिस से लेकर कोकेन तक का बॉलीवुड ने सफर तय किया। वी विल लुक इनटू द हार्ड फैक्ट्स एंड फिगर्स दैट ऑफिशियली are documented by regarding this open secret. Let's start the investigation. The story begins in 1970s. The global level पर hippie culture and psychedelic drugs का ट्रेंड शुरू हुआ था. Bollywood being a mirror of the society, it reflected this too as well. So basically, 70s and 80s में drug use was generally very subtle and often seen as the artistic exploration. Mostly cannabis, that is charas and ganja, or soft drugs were prevalent in the film circles. Many circles felt like it enhanced their creativity, which is a dangerous myth basically. Remember films like Hare Rama Hare Krishna, जिसमें देवानंद tried to address the drug problems back then. This shows कि वो issue वहीं से visible था even in the 70s. Then थोड़ा सा fact check करते हैं. That is the historical confessions. Basically, a megastar like Sanjay Dutt has been openly talking about his severe drug addiction phase in his youth, staying like in starting 70s only. This shows that drug use was prevalent across generations. Another actor, Fadeen Khan, was arrested by NCB in 2001 for possession of cocaine. These were the early wake-up calls, basically. Experts suggest that उस time तक drug use was largely confined to the elite 15 to 20% of the social circuit of the industry, but it later trickled down. Then comes the law enforcement. That is इस growing menace को control करने के लिए 1985 में गवर्नमेंट ने नार्कोटिक ड्रग्स एंड साइकोट्रिक सब्सटेंसेस दैट इज NDPS एक्ट का इंट्रोडक्शन किया. दिस वाज द इंडियाज फर्स्ट stagnant law against the drugs, but sadly the use was only involved. देन अब आते हैं 90s एंड 2000s में. इस दौर में ड्रग यूज का पैटर्न थोड़ा सा चेंज हो गया था. कोकेन, MDMA विच इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एक्सेसी, और LSD जैसे एक्सपेंसिव और हार्डर ड्रग्स ने एंट्री मार ली थी. So then comes a question, why the shift towards the harder drugs? Simply, firstly, rising wealth and global drug trade routes जो खुले थे, उनकी वजह से अवेलेबिलिटी बढ़ गई. Secondly, in Bollywood's high pressure late night party culture, these drugs were seen as an essential sustained energy and status. Cocaine became a status symbol basically. Then pick up देन कम्स द अंडरवर्ल्ड नेक्सस. यहीं से ना कहानी में एक और डार्क चैप्टर स्टार्ट हुआ. ऑर्गेनाइज क्राइम और अंडरवर्ल्ड का इन्फ्लुएंस इंडस्ट्री पर बहुत बढ़ रहा था. ड्रग सप्लाई चेन में उनका इन्वॉल्वमेंट क्लियर दिखता था. दाऊद इब्राहिम syndicate, which was very popular back then, and the others were reportedly involved in both film financing and drug trafficking, making the supply easier. Then, according to a National Crime Records Bureau (NCRB) data, that is, metro cities like Mumbai saw a sharp rise in NDPS cases in 2010s, early 2010s basically, with multiple cases tracking back to the suppliers servicing the high-profile party circles. So the biggest spotlight on the alleged drug abuse within the Bollywood circle came in 2020, following a massive celebrity death investigation into the death of actor Sushant Singh Rajput. The case was led to a widespread media coverage and extensive investigation by the Narcotics Control Bureau, that is NCB, that even involved the questioning and arrest of several high-profile individuals within the film industry, which you guys also know. Riya Chakraborty was there, then Mahesh Bhatt was there. The most recent major bust streams from massive 252 crore mephedron MD Caesar in Sangli, basically in March 2024. So coming to how these drugs were basically supplied in such a large quantity in Maharashtra, basically firstly comes the key accused, that was the supplier, Muhammad Salim and Muhammad Suhail Sheikh, also known as Lavish, a known drug trafficker who was recently reported from Dubai. Then comes the nexus. Sheikh is allegedly linked to the fugitive drug kingpin, that is Salim Lola, who is considered a key member of the Dawood Ibrahim's gang drug network. Then, during interrogation by the ANC, Sheikh reportedly disclosed that he organized lavish parties in both India and abroad and allegedly supplies drugs, that is cocaine, MDMA, hashish, methadone, and these like at these events basically. This investigation has led ANC to question several high-profile individuals whose names were reportedly taken by the arrested traffickers in the remand application. Actors like Shraddha Kapoor, his and Siddhant Kapoor, Nora Fateh. Shraddha Kapoor and Siddhant Kapoor actually appeared before ANC in the late 2025 November for the questioning in connection with this case. Then comes a social media sensation who is also known as Ori or Orhan Avatrami. He was also summoned and he also appeared before the ANC for the questioning. Then filmmakers, director duo, that is Abbas and Mastan, they were also named in the reports and allegedly part of the social circles involved. Then other people like the rapper Loka, Zihan Siddiqui, who was also the son of late politician Baba Siddiqui. He was also named in the reports related to attending these alleged parties. So basically, it is crucial to understand that being questioned or named in a remand application in this NCB cases does not equate to being arrested or convicted. Celebrities mentioned above are basically summoned by ANC for questioning to verify the claims made by these deported and arrested drug traffickers regarding the parties and the flow of narcotics within these Bollywood social circles. Law enforcement is currently working to verify these claims and establish if any of the summoned individuals were involved in the procurement, consumption, or even financing these drugs under NDPS Act. So basically, then what action NCB took was Narcotics Control Bureau NCB की widespread investigation चली and उन्होंने supply chains and consumptions दोनों को target किया. NCB sources revealed that they were compiling a list of dozens of people from the film fraternity involved in this nexus. Let's take a look about the NDPS acts against undertaken, what the law says about quantities. ये figures आपके लिए जानने बहुत ही ज़रूरी है इस वीडियो के लिए. So basically, if you trade cocaine up to 2 grams, it is totally consumable and bailable. But अगर आप उससे ज़्यादा up to 100 grams and above लेते हैं, so it is serious offense. Then comes charas, hashish, everybody knows. उसमें स्मॉल क्वांटिटीज लाइक 100 ग्राम्स इट्स टोटली ओके, बट अगर आप सीरियस ऑफेंस की बात करते हैं सो 1 kg एंड अबव. देन कम्स मारवाना और गांजा अप टू 1 किलोग्राम, या वो आपका टोटली कॉमन है, बट दैट इज ऑल्सो यूज फॉर मेडिकल प्रैक्टिसिंग. बट 20 kilograms and above, it's a serious offense. So basically इस केस में actors and associates were primarily charged under. So let's take a look on under what sections they were basically charged. Basically, first comes the section 27. Section 27 is consumption of any narcotic drug that is punishable up to 1 year plus a fine. Then comes section 8C. 8C that is read with section 20B or 27A. ये section supply और financing से deal करते हैं, especially section 27A जो financing illicit traffic से related है basically. This is where the law gets very stringent, attracting 10 to 20 years of rigorous imprisonment and without a bail. Though specific final conviction rates involving Bollywood figures are too complex. कुछ convict होते हैं, कुछ नहीं होते हैं, and the official data suggests that is through NCB that NCB has increased its seizures operations in Mumbai by over 100% between 2019 and 2021 in response to these investigations. But the question is why? Why does a world full of fame and fortune turn towards drugs? So as per me, तो जो पहला पॉइंट रहता है इस क्वेश्चन का, दैट इज स्ट्रेस एंड इनसिक्योरिटी, द कांस्टेंट प्रेशर टू लुक perfect, deliver box office hits, and handle media security is immense. To manage anxiety and chronic stress, may turn to drugs to take a quick fix escape. It's a pressure cooker environment basically, जो everybody knows. Then normalization, जब आपके सोशल सर्कल में ड्रग यूज नॉर्मल हो जाए तब उसे ट्राई करना या उसमें पढ़ना इजी हो जाता है. पार्टीज में भी इट बिकम्स ट्रांजैक्शनल पार्ट ऑफ सोशलाइजिंग बेसिकली. So, according to some mental experts, which have repeatedly pointed out that the drug abuse is often a symptom of deeper issues like depression, bipolar disorders, or deep seated insecurities, the glamour hides a big pain. So, basically, I'll just sum up by saying Bollywood is slowly going through a change. The investigations are painful, but they initiated a much needed conversion. So, I the one more question has arisen that is problem से निकलने के लिए सिर्फ एनसीबी का डंडा काफी नहीं है. Basically, we would be needing stricter internal accountability. Production houses को एक अपने premises को and sets पे and parties में zero tolerance policies implement करनी होगी. Then comes the mental health support. Industry को regular mandatory counselings and rehabilitation facilities provide करनी चाहिए. That's a mandate. Then there is the responsibility of we as an audience. हमारी responsibility है कि हम stars को उनके work के लिए appreciate करें, ना कि उनकी controversies के लिए जो उन्हें आइडलाइज करें. सो बेसिकली ड्रग अब्यूज प्रॉब्लम इज नॉट जस्ट अबाउट द बॉलीवुड इंडस्ट्री, ये पूरे देश की प्रॉब्लम है. द फिल्म इंडस्ट्री हैज अ पावर टू इन्फ्लुएंस मिलियंस एंड इतने सालों से वो करते आ रहे हैं. आई होप कि ये एक वेकअप कॉल हो और एक परमानेंट चेंज लाए. बट इस मुद्दे पर आप क्या सोचते हैं? डू शेयर योर थॉट्स इन द कमेंट्स बिलो. वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो लाइक ज़रूर करें एंड द फैक्चुअल इंडियन को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलें. और नेक्स्ट वीडियो में मिलते हैं, तब तक के लिए जय हिंद.